What's up gang, it's Ariz Ramli or Cap. Saya penerima Nona Men's Social Media Influencer Award. Alhamdulillah, for the past 7 years that we started our jihad in education, awal-awal mungkin agak susah lah. Orang nak terima seorang macam rapper macam Caprice tiba-tiba nak berjuang for Islam. Tapi alhamdulillah, when we first started in schools, and then it moved to colleges, and then from colleges we went to the corporate world, and we had a lot of support. We had a lot of support from the students, from the teachers, from the youth, as well as the corporate world. I think now with the trend on social media, whatever is controversial or whatever is panas will always trend. And obviously, in the world of media, views is king. If you control views, you're king. And so for me, awal-awal kita hanya buat video based on what people want. They ask me for my opinion, and from the first video, tiba-tiba ramai orang minta pendapat. And for some reason, my opinion tend to get a lot of views, and so we start sharing more of my input. And from there, it just grew bigger and bigger and bigger, and makin lama it got out of control sometimes. But alhamdulillah, for the most part, before the drama, things were great. We had to understand that controversy sells. Kalau tak panas, tak ada siapa nak makan. So when it's hot, everybody wants to eat. So that's the reality of social media. Selama ni kita memang tak reti nak take a break from social media, because that was my life was all about social media. But thankfully, my wife pulled the plug for me. So how do we deal with haters? Just take a break, go to the mall, watch a movie, go shopping, go eat, do things that everyone else do, and then you just be a normal person for a while before coming back to the fire. One of the best things growing up in a diplomatic family is you get to see the world at a very young age. And so bila Caprice dibesarkan from places like Jordan, Algeria, Venezuela, Italy, it made me develop a sense of understanding. Sometimes in business, you don't have to restrict yourself to one particular mindset. When you know how to meet many people, your options are open. The way you view things are open. For me, ilmu is one bullet. So the more bullets you have, for me, the best chance you have at taking shots. Growing up in a diplomatic family surely helped me a lot to sort of expand my knowledge. So when I arrived in Mesir, I texted my friend. He didn't reply me. I texted him again the next day. He didn't reply me. So I felt a bit agak pelik lah kenapa kawan kita tak reply. My first question to my friend was very simple. Sebab kita kena ingat, Caprice ni berjuang for Palestine for 6 years. I don't represent an NGO. Kita bukan nak bagi sumbangan, kutip sumbangan. I'm just there for my perjuangan to fight the Israelis, right? So the first thing I asked him was like, bro, how was Palestine? What was the people like? Kat sana macam mana? So his answer was, I wouldn't say so much like, his answer was something along the lines of, they did it for the, what? Nak bagi sumbangan, but that's it. Tentang Palestine or perjuangan, there's no story. There's no excitement. It was just that dia buat apa, and dia nak keluar. It's about what did he do. Give donation. But there was no story of Palestine. Not one. I mean, if anyone can show me, I would love to see. Tak ada pun posting tentang Palestine. Tak ada posting tentang Sheikh Jarrah. Tak ada posting tentang Al-Aqsa. Tak ada pun nak bantai Israel. And at that time, I was already scared. I realized something's fishy. It's not right. And then when I flew to Jordan, because my dad used to be in an embassy in Jordan, I have some friends in Jordan. There was more threats there. I think you guys know this. I think there was a Interpol, not cari Caprice. At that time, I really felt I'm public enemy number one. Like this is like Interpol. For the police to come out with that sort of statement, for me it's very strange. It should be strange for most Malaysians. Anak duta, ni Jordan, embassy Malaysia is right there. I'm in talks with embassy Malaysia. I flew to Jordan at the support of the embassy Malaysia. The easiest thing a police can do is call the embassy. Can you please reach Caprice? And they would reach Caprice like that. But I believe everything was done very, very smart from pihak sana sebab yang kalah Caprice. So they were very smart in their movements, And obviously I got disappointed. Tapi kita ni jenis yang panas baran. So bila polis cari kita pun lawan balik dekat social media. So it was not really a smart move for me. Actually, if I was smart, I should just pull the brake. Just pull the brake. At that time, I should just pull the brake and just stop. Tapi sebab kita nak sangat berjuang for Palestine, for me, I don't care whether you're Malaysian, whether you're Chinese, you're Indian. If you halang me from going to Al-Aqsa or Palestine, I will fight you. No, I don't care. Because I'm there for a purpose. Caprice cuba banyak cara nak masuk Palestine ni sendiri. Akhirnya, tapi it was too last minute. The Israelis said, Caprice, come, let's go. But by that time, I was broke. No funds. 3 months dah lambat dah. I believe, this is my personal opinion, it was meant to scare me to go back to Malaysia quickly. Because when the Interpol came, all my friends said, balik Malaysia, balik Malaysia. In my head, I'm thinking, of course not. What crime did I do for Interpol to call me? Kenapa Interpol nak cari Caprice? Like, there's more criminals out there, real criminals, who Interpol should be looking for. This is Caprice, a rapper, influencer. My advice to the youth when it comes to fighting for Islam, this is my conclusion. This is like how I feel lah. Ni apa yang Caprice balik Malaysia, apa yang Caprice tangkap, apa yang Caprice rasa adalah tak kisahlah kita jahat ke, kita nakal ke, just fight, just keep fighting. Don't stop. Caprice pernah fikir banyak kali nak kahwin for the past 3 years. And I don't think there's such thing as, okay, we are ready to get married. Selalunya kita akan bagi alasan, tunggu bila ekonomi stable. When we delay halal, believe it or not, your life gets much more miserable. Your life gets worse. And this happened to me. Live on social media, the whole country saw me go from here, crash. And for me, after Caprice dah kahwin, bagi Caprice, itu adalah the biggest hikmah for me. She was the only one that still talked to me every single day on the phone while I'm in Jordan, in Cairo, to tell me to be strong, be strong, be strong, be strong, be strong. So in my head, I sort of realized, I think this is the one. Caprice gonna kahwin. Take a break whenever it's panas. My mom is a very patient woman. The fact that dia boleh tolerate Caprice dari umur 16, lari dari rumah, buat macam-macam. So my mom is my superhero lah. She's been patient, supportive, and doa mak has always been the one to keep us going. So Caprice rasa sebab tu kot Caprice masih dalam keadaan sihat. Macam-macam kita melalui, tapi alhamdulillah Caprice masih in one piece. So I think it's because the only reason Caprice masih selamat. If you guys saw my DMs, saw my whole story, I honestly believe it's because of my mom's prayers. I know my mom is a very super religious woman, and she was always concerned about me. Bila Caprice kahwin, I remember she was crying, and she's like, I'm so happy. At least she knows I'm a naughty boy. So now at least it's halal, Caprice, so my mom is my superhero.